Good morning, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to EOSN's coverage of the newly renamed, and just because I like it better, 2018 Ultimate Baseball Tournament, a tournament featuring all the teams of Major League Baseball. And if you haven't joined us before, this is how it's going to work. We have a 3-game series in the first 2 rounds for each team, and then by then we'll be down to our 8. And we will have our divisionals in the same way that Major League Baseball does it, best out of 5. And, of course, the LCS and World Series, best out of 7. So it's all about winning the first 2 games to get into that second round to keep your season alive. And today we have a special matchup featuring the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Mets here at beautiful Citi Field. And let's take you out there. Before we get started, let's go ahead and hold on 1 second. There we go. Let's go ahead and introduce you guys to the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins. Leading off will be second baseman D. Gordon. Batting second will be center fielder Christian Yelich. And just so you guys know, the game being used is Inside Pitch Baseball by Inside Pitch or Inside Sports Games. And the set is the 2017 MLB season. So these are all based on the stats from the 2017 season. So, as I was mentioning, Giancarlo Stanton, right fielder, will bat third. Marcell Ozuna, the left fielder, will bat fourth. Justin Bour, the first baseman, will bat fifth. Catcher JT Romaldo bats sixth. Derek Dietrich, the hot corner man, will bat seventh. Miguel Rojas at shortstop will bat eighth. And the pitcher, Dan Straily, will bat ninth. For the New York Mets, here's their defensive alignment. Yoenis Cespedes at left field. Michael Conforto at center field. Jay Bruce at right. Wilmer Flores, the third baseman. Neil Walker will be playing second. And Lucas Duda will be playing first, with Abdul Cabrera playing shortstop. Battery featuring Travis Deonard catching for Jacob DeGrom. Let's meet our starter for the Mets, Jacob DeGrom. Last year in the major leagues, he had a 15-10 record. No saves, of course, since he's a starter. 3.53 ERA, 180 hits, 239 strikeouts, and 59 walks on 201 innings pitched. So, leading off for the Miami Marlins will be D. Gordon, the second baseman, as this will be his final year he is with the Marlins, and Jacob DeGrom is ready to get this one started. The pitch. And that one's going to be called ball 2, and the count is 2-2. And waiting for the next pitch to D. Gordon here on a beautiful afternoon at Citi Field. And the pitch to Gordon. This one, ground ball hit at Cabrera to Duda, and that's going to be out number 1. Here comes Christian Yelich, another one of those guys who will be departing the Marlins at the end of this season. So really, this is their best chance for a really good season in quite a while. Against right-handed pitching, he's pretty good. And that's going to be called strike 2. So the count is 1-2 to Yelich. Kicks and fires. This one, fly ball, center field. Conforto is all over that one, and he'll make out number 2. Here comes Giancarlo Stanton, and I don't need to tell you what happens to him next year. He had a monster season this year. Let's look at him really fast. 59 home runs, 132 RBIs, 123 runs, and a 281 average. Against right-handed pitching, he is very, very good. So we're about to see what happens here. The pitch. And that one's going to be called ball 2, and it's a full count, or ball 3, and it's a full count. Full count offering to Stanton. The pitch. This one, fly ball into deep. He pulls this one into right field, back to the wall, going, and Giancarlo Stanton into left field for the home run, and the Marlins go up 1-0. Here comes Marcell Ozuna. He would like to do good here, and he does great against right-handed pitching as well. And a 2-out home run for Stanton. Interesting. First at bat for Stanton here in the 2018 Ultimate Baseball Tournament, and he hits a homer. Guess what happened to his counterpart in the American League last season, Aaron Judge? First at bat, it's a home runner. Home run. So they're both ready to flex their muscles. This one's swing and a miss, and the count is now 3-1. Kick and fire to Ozuna. This one, ground ball to Flores. Flores to Duda, and that's going to end the inning. So, 1 run, no hits, no errors. It's 1-0 Miami as we get to New York for the first time. Cabrera, Conforto, and Cespedes due up for the Mets. And let's go ahead and introduce you guys to the batting order for the Mets. Leading off will be Asdrubal Cabrera, the shortstop. Michael Conforto, the center fielder, bats second. Yoenis Cespedes, the power bat in left field, will bat third. Lucas Duda, the first baseman, will bat cleanup. Jay Bruce, the crafty veteran in right field, will bat fifth. Wilmer Flores, the third baseman, will bat sixth. Travis Deonard, the catcher, will bat seventh. And Neil Walker, the second baseman, will bat eighth, with Jacob DeGrom will be batting ninth. Let's introduce you to the field alignment, the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Marcell Ozuna in left, Christian Yelich in center, Giancarlo Stanton in right, Derek Dietrich at third base, D. Gordon at second base, Justin Bour at first, and Miguel Rojas at shortstop. Battery featuring JT Realmuto catching for Dan Straily. Dan Straily last year went 10-9, 4.26 ERA, 176 hits, 170 strikeouts, and 56 walks on 181 2/3 innings pitched. So here comes Straily. He'll face Cabrera. It's a 1-0 game already for Miami. Let's see what happens here. And the pitch. That one called a strike, and the count is full. 3-2. And the pitch to Cabrera. This one, fly ball into center field. It's down. Rounding first is going to be Cabrera, and he is going to get in with a stand-up double as that'll one-hop the wall. And the tying run is in scoring position with Michael Conforto on deck, or up at bat. Cespedes is on deck. Here comes the pitch by Straily. And that one's going to be called strike one. So the count is 2-1 to Conforto. The pitch. This one, fly ball into shallow left field. Running is Ozuna. It's going to get down. And that's going to be a single. Cabrera holds at third. We got runners on the corners, nobody down. And here comes Yoenis Cespedes. Against right-handed pitching, has been pretty good. Better against lefties, but the tying run is about 90 feet away. Pitch by Straily. This one, fly ball into deep left field. It's moving. It's going foul. So it'll be just a strike. So the count is now 3-2 to Cespedes. The pitch. This one, deep fly ball into right field. Stanton makes the catch, and he'll throw it in very, very quickly. If roll is less than or equal, otherwise they hold. Yep, so he'll throw it in very, very quickly, so Cabrera has no choice but to hold at third. Here comes Lucas Duda as he'll face Dan Straily. 1 out, runners on the corners in a 1-run game. Straily with the pitch, he delivers. And this one's going to be called ball 2. Or sorry, ball 3. Or sorry, ball 2. Yep, ball 2. Count is even at 2. And the pitch. This one, ground ball. Hit right at D. Gordon. Is the base runner going to try and score? Yes. Will the defense try for that at home or get the auto out? No. So they're going to let. So Cabrera will score. Gordon will just simply tag out Conforto at second. And Duda will get to first. So it's a tie game. Here's Jay Bruce. Pitch by Straily. Swing and a miss, and down goes Jay Bruce. So the first inning is over. It's all tied up at 1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Mets in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second. Tie ball game at 1. Justin Bour, JT Realmuto, and Derek Dietrich due up to make their 2018 debuts when we come back. For people that are watching this game on demand, or live if you are, if you piped in on the chat room, specifically Al Red Sox fan, I want to apologize to you. I did not give you recognition in the chat room. Thank you so much for tuning in to the end of that game. The hockey game featuring the Red Wings and the Blackhawks. And it was, I don't know, I just didn't check the chat room, so I'm really, really sorry for not giving you your due if you're listening to this later. And if you appear later on today in the live chat, I will definitely give you that apology again. But just in case you don't, I want to say sorry for not recognizing you, and thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. Jacob DeGrom will now face Justin Bohr in a tie ball game, top of the fourth. The pitch, and that one's going to get called a ball. So we're even at 2, as DeGrom thought he had the strikeout, but didn't happen there. Here comes the pitch to Bohr. Bohr, center field shot. This one back to the back, and it's going to drop. Bounces off the wall, rounding second, or rounding first, headed for second, and Bohr is safe at second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position for the Marlins. Here comes JT Romalto. Jacob DeGrom patiently waiting, kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and down goes JT Romalto. Absolutely fooled him with that pitch, and now here comes Derek Dietrich, third baseman. First at bat of the season for him. And that's another swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Jacob DeGrom. Can he get 3 in a row to get Miguel Rojas, the shortstop? Let's find out. The pitch. And that one's going to be called ball 3, so the count's full at 3-2. Pitch to Rojas. This one, ground ball, Flores. Flores right over to first to get the out, and that's going to end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Flores, D'Arnaud, and Walker due up for the Mets. It's tied at 1. All right, here comes Wilmer Flores to lead it off. His first at bat of the season for him. Waiting for the pitch. This one, he wants the strike, but instead it's going to be ball 2. So it's even at 2. He thought he had the strikeout, but he didn't get it. Pitch to Flores. Fly ball, center field, Yelich waving for it, and he'll make the easy catch for out number 1. Here comes Travis D'Arnaud. D'Arnaud making his first appearance of the year. Called strike 3. D'Arnaud not happy with that. What a pitch, though. Look at that. Paints the corner by Dan Straily. And now here comes Neil Walker, the switch hitting second baseman. The pitch. And he walks Walker on a 3-2 count. Here comes Jacob DeGrom. 2 down, runner on. Pitch by Straily, hopefully to get him out. Swing and a miss, and he'll do just that. Jacob DeGrom goes down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Straily, Gordon, and Yelich due up for the Marlins. It's tied at 1 as we go into the 3rd. All right, leading off the inning will be Dan Straily as he waits for the delivery from DeGrom. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes, called strike 3 on Straily. And now here comes D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1. As DeGrom took care of him quickly last time. And that's going to be called strike 1, so it's a 3-1 count. Gordon thought he had the walk, but he's going to have to come back and face DeGrom at least one more time. This one, fly ball into shallow center field. It's going to get down, And that is going to be a base hit for D. Gordon. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's another 0 for 1 guy. Would like to put that O to bed. And the pitch. That one called ball 2, so it's now 1-2. As DeGrom thought he had the strikeout, but just gets back on the mound, gets back to work without any incident. This one, fly ball into left field. This one is shallow. It could be. It does. It's down, and that's going to be a base hit for Christian Yelich. And now you have runners on first and second with Giancarlo Stanton up, who hit that home run into left field last time. There's the steal by D. Gordon. He's going to steal third. So now you got runners on the corners. Here comes the pitch to Giancarlo Stanton. And that's going to be called strike 2. So it's now 1-2 the count. The pitch. This one. Singles past Neil Walker. That's going to score D. Gordon. Yelich will get to third. And just like that, Giancarlo Stanton has a single and a home run. 2 RBIs in this one. And it is 2-1 Miami. Here comes Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 1. And the pitch. This one. Connect. This is a moonshot. Forget about it. Into left field. See you later. 3-run homer by Marcell Ozuna.
No throwing of any objects on the playing field.
Yep. You could tell that came out because the Mets fan want to throw that ball back. But Marcell Ozuna gets a 3-run shot, and it's a 4-run game now. Here comes Jacob DeGrom. Or sorry, Justin Bour, who's 1 for 1 with the double. The pitch. And that'll be called ball 3, and it's 31. So green light for Bour. The pitch again. This one lined directly to Duda for out number 2. Here comes JT Realmuto, who struck out his last time. And DeGrom would like to get out of this inning now. The pitch. Called strike 3. And down goes Realmuto. So we go to the bottom of the third. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Cabrera, Conforto, and Cespedes due up for the Mets. It's 5-1 Miami. All right, here comes up Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 1 for 1 with a double, and he is the 1-run scored by Miami. Let's see what they can do here. The pitch by Straily. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 2. So 2-2 count. Here comes the next pitch to Cabrera. This one popped high. Realmuto back behind home plate makes the easy catch for out number 1. Here comes Michael Conforto, who's 1 for 1 and would like to get another hit as his team trails by 4. And the pitch. Ball 3. So it's a 3-2 count to Conforto. Here we go. This one, fly ball into left field. Ozuna all over that one, makes the grab. And that is out number 2. Here comes Yoenis Cespedes, who's 0 for 1. I'd like to get something going here. And that one's going to be called strike 1. So the count's 2-1 to Cespedes. This one, shallow right field. That's going to be a single. Yoenis Cespedes is on now. And here comes Lucas Duda, who's 0 for 1 but got the RBI earlier. Dan Straily takes a deep breath, kicks and fires. And that one will be called a foul, will be fouled off. There's no way he can do that. Swing and a miss, and down goes Duda. Strikeout number 4 for Straily. And now we go to the top of the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Dietrich, Rojas, and Straily due up. It's 5-1 Miami. If you're Jacob DeGrom, you got to figure out a way to get out of this one. This is definitely getting a little ugly. All right, Jacob DeGrom, ready to go. Faces Dietrich, who's 0 for 1, struck out his last time. And that's a swing and a miss, so it's going to be strike 2. And it's a full count to Dietrich. Here we go. Fly ball center field, and that is going to be caught by Conforto. And that's one down. Here comes Miguel Rojas, who's 0 for 1. Pitch by DeGrom. Swing and a miss, and down goes Rojas. Put that one right where he wanted it, and he just swung through it. Now here's Dan Straily. 2 down. This should be an easy out for DeGrom. He struck him out last time. And that's going to be called strike 2, so it's a full count to Straily. The pitch. This one, ground ball to DeGrom. DeGrom picks up, fires to Duda. Oh, wait, no, dude, it's past DeGrom. It was a range play. DeGrom can't come up with the ball, and that's going to put Dan Straily, of all people, on base for D. Gordon. And DeGrom has hit his fatigue, or sorry, hit his momentum. He's lost momentum. He's got to figure something out. And that's going to be called ball 1. Count 1-1 to D. Gordon. The pitch. This one, ground ball right at Conforto. Or sorry, right at Walker. Walker tags the bag to get out Straily, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 4th we go. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bruce, Flores, and Dionard do up for the Mets. They trail Miami 5-1. And we have Al, Red Sox fan, in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in, Al. Al, I wanted to apologize to you because I saw after the broadcast was over, the hockey game, that you came on and said hi, and I didn't give you your – I didn't really talk to you at all. So I don't know what was going on with me during that game. But, yeah, I just wasn't on it. So I want to apologize for that, and I want to tell everybody listening – live or watching on demand that go check out our Red Sox fan channel, because he has got some awesome videos right now. He's got a lot of out of the park night team videos going on, and no one, I repeat, no one calls a boxing match like Mr. Red Sox fan as well. So thank you so much for tuning in and getting your seat here at beautiful Citi Field on a Wednesday afternoon in New York City. The pitch by Dan Straily. And that one is going to be way inside, nearly hit Jay Bruce. So full count now, as that was ball 3. The pitch to Bruce. This one, fly ball in the center field. Yelich makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Here comes Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1. Straily has been looking good here. He's 3 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, and it was earned, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Comes the pitch from Straily. And that one will be called strike. No, it looked like it was going to be a strike, but it's actually a ball. And now it's 1-2. Tried to get the strikeout, but he didn't have the juice on it. And the next pitch to Flores. This one, fly ball into right field. Stanton makes the grab, and that's out number 2. Here comes Travis Dionard, who is 0 for 1, struck out his first at bat. Straily wanting to get him again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Dionard. So he gets the strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Yelich, Stanton, Osuna due up for the Marlins. They lead the Mets 5-1. Our Red Sox fan, thank you for listening, and hopefully work is going well for you, as he says that he's listening at work. So All right, Jacob DeGrom is coming on, and he is lost all momentum. He's not fatigued yet. We're only in the top of the 5th, but he is allowed 7 hits. 5 of them have turned into runs. They're all earned in only 5 strikeouts. He's currently riding with an 11.25 ERA, and now here comes Christian Yelich, who is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Pitch by DeGrom to Yelich, and that'll be called ball 2. So the count's 2-1. Pitch to Yelich. Does he have the green lights? He does. This one, fly ball into deep center field. Conforto all over that one. He makes the grab, and that's going to be out number 1. Here comes Giancarlo Stanton, who's 2 for 2. A home run and a 2-run RBI single. Or an RBI single, my apologies. So he has been all over the place offensively for the Marlins. But what would you expect with the season he had last year? The pitch by DeGrom. And that's going to be called strike 2. It's a full count to Stanton. Here we go again. He blasted his home run in the first inning was a full count as well. This one. Oh, and it's going to be a rare play. So here we go. A storm front passes through. Is this game being played outdoors? Yes. All right, a storm front passes through, causing a rain delay. Jacob DeGrom's tired rating is reduced by 6 because of the delay. Dan Straley's tired rating is reduced by 6 as well because of the delay. So DeGrom now is approaching fatigued. Who knows what Straily looks like as we are out of the rain delay and we are ready to play ball. Reminder, it's a 5-1 game here in Citi Field as the field has been dried off and we're ready to go. Pitch to Stanton. And he wanted the strikeout. Instead, it's going to be called ball 3, and it's a full count. Here we go to Stanton again. This one popped up high. Wouldn't even be a home run if this game was being played vertically. And this shortstop Cabrera makes the grab for out number 2. Here comes Marcell Ozuna, who blasted a 3-run shot his last at-bat. He's 1 for 2. And DeGrom wants to get through the 5th before they pull him. Let's see what happens. And this one's called ball 2. Full count again. He's having some control issues. The pitch to Ozuna. This one, fly ball into center field. Back to the wall. Goodbye. 2 home runs for Marcell Ozuna. Back-to-back at-bats, and that is going to end the day for Jake DeGrom. So the Mets are going to have to go to their bullpen early. We'll see who they go with. It's going to be Tyler Pill. All right, Tyler Pill, 0-3 record, 5.32 ERA. 22 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 8 walks in 22 innings pitched. So maybe they're just looking to get him. They're just looking to get him to get Justin Bour. So this is a one batter type appearance for Tyler Pill. The pitch called ball 3, so it's a full count again. New York Yankees pitching having some trouble with command. This one, ground ball to Cabrera. Cabrera to Duda, and that's going to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Walker, Pill, and Cabrera due up for the Mets. They trail the Marlins 6-1. Marcell Ozuna, 3 at-bats, and he has 2 home runs. Back-to-back at-bats. What a game for that man. So Pill got his 1 guy, and that'll probably be the end of him. Checking in on the chat room, Al Red Sox fan says, great call on the homer. Thank you so much. And Jake, you just got KO'd. Yeah, he, especially by the number 3 and 4 spots of this New York lineup. In the first inning, Giancarlo Stanton takes a full count pitch into deep left field. And then the second time that Ozuna sees him, he takes a home run, just an absolute moonshot into left field. And then this time, as you just heard, into straight center field. So Neil Walker will be up, the pitcher spot on deck. Neil Walker 0 for 0 as he was walked his first at bat. As Dan Straily will pitch. And he wanted the strikeout, but it's going to be ball 3, so it's a full count. To Neil Walker, what's he going to do? This one, ground ball to Gordon. Gordon now to Bohr, and that's out number 1. Here comes the pitcher's spot, as we will be pitch hitting for him. And it's going to be Matt Reynolds coming in for Tyler Pill. Matt Reynolds, 68 games, 113 at-bats, 12 runs scored, 5 RBIs, 1 home run, a .230 average. So, let's see what he does here to Straily. He's hit his fatigue now. And he walks Reynolds. So, now here comes Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Straily has a pretty cushy lead at 5 runs as it's 6-5 here in the bottom of the 5th. Halfway through this one as Straily kicks and fires. Ball 2, it's even at 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch to Cabrera. This one, ground ball at Gordon. Gordon makes a diving stop. Kicks it over. Kicks it over to Rojas over at second. Get the force out of Matt Reynolds. And now Cabrera will be safe at first. But what a diving stop by D. Gordon. Here comes Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 today. And the pitch. This one called strike. And it's now count even at 2. Conforto with the pitch. This one singled past Rojas at shortstop, and it's going to be another one for the Mets. And Conforto is looking good today. Holding at second is Cabrera, so 2 down, runner on first and second. And here comes Cespedes. He's 1 for 2. Would like to do a little bit more. Question is what do they do with Dan Straily? I think they're going to try to get him through this inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Here comes the next pitch to Cespedes. This one, fly ball into center field. It is going to get down. Rounding third is Cabrera. Conforto's heading for third, and that's going to be another run scored for the Mets. It's 6-2, and that might do it for Dan Straily. He had a good game, but that storm front just kind of killed him. Dustin McGowan is going to come in for the Marlins. He's 8-2, 4.75 ERA, 77 hits, 64 strikeouts, and 22 walks in 77 and a 2/3 innings pitched. Right now, they just need him to go a third of an inning. And the pitch. And that'll be called ball 3, and the count is full to Lucas Duda. Pitch. This one, ground ball hit at Bohr. Bohr is going to tag the bag, and that is going to do it for the inning. There will be a new pitcher for the Mets, and we'll learn about them all when we come back. As it is 1 run on 2 hits, no errors for the Mets. Romalto, Dietrich, and Rojas due up for the Marlins. They lead 6-2 going into the 6th. All right, here comes JT Romalto. 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Eric Godel is the pitcher for the Mets. He's 0-1 record, 5.28 ERA, 21 hits, 33 strikeouts, and 11 walks on 29 innings pitched. So he may be a 2-inning type guy. As Godel kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and down goes Romalto. He has struck out 3 times tonight, or this afternoon, as here comes Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2, he struck out once, the pitch. And he wanted the strike instead. It's going to be ball 3, so the count's full. Pitch by Dietrich. This one popped up high. Cabrera calls everyone off and makes the catch at shortstop. So 2 down. Here comes Miguel Rojas, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch. called strike 3, and down goes Miguel Rojas. The second time he struck out tonight. He's 0 for 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. What a showing by Eric Godel. It will be Jay Bruce, Wilmer Flores, and Travis Deonard due up for the Mets. It's 6-2 Miami going into the bottom of the 6th. So Dustin McGowan gonna come in, or is in to face Jay Bruce. He's got 1 out already. They may leave him in there for the 6th inning, and then we'll go from there. As McGowan kicks and delivers. And that one's fouled off by Bruce, so we'll roll again. That one called ball 2, so the count's even at 2. As McGowan wanted the strikeout, but he's not going to get it. Pitch to Bruce. This one, fly ball into shallow set left field. It's going to get down, and that's a base hit for Jay Bruce. Gets his first one of the year, and now here comes Wilmer Flores looking at it for his first one of the year. Pitch by Dustin McGowan. And he wanted the strike, but he isn't going to get it. Instead, it's ball 3, so we're full. Wilmer Flores. This one, ground ball to Rojas. Rojas to Gordon at second. Bohr at first, double play. So the double play changes the landscape of this one, and now here comes Travis Deonard. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Let's see what McGowan can do here. And it's called strike 2. So he battles back from a 3-1 count to fill it up. What's he going to do with Deonard? The pitch. This one, fly ball into left field. Ozuna making the run and makes the grab. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Mets. McGowan, Gordon, and Yelich due up for the Marlins in the top of the 7th. They lead 6-2. So the Miami Marlins pitcher spot due up, but they are going to pinch hit him. We'll see who they bring in. Ichiro is coming in to pinch hit for Dustin McGowan, and depending on how well this at bat goes, we may see a double switch. Let's clue into something here. File, no view. Okay, here. Let's hold on. I gotta figure out how. There we go. Help. Double switch. If you're going to make a double switch, select the checkbox located to the left of the number column. Okay. Heading order or the 2 players you're going to switch. So depending on how Ichiro does, they may double switch him. So here we go. Pitch by Godel to Ichiro. Swing and a miss, and down goes Ichiro. So he probably won't be coming back for a little bit. And now here comes D. Gordon. Godel to face Gordon, who's been hot. 1 for 3. The pitch. This one, fly ball into deep right field. Back it goes, going, and it goes foul. At the last minute, he had missed it by about a foot. You can't get any closer to that. So the count remains 1-1. Pitch to Gordon. This one, fly ball into deep deep center field, and it is going to go foul. Sorry, right field, not center field. So now the next pitch to Gordon. This one past Walker, and that's a single for D. Gordon. And the dangerous speed demon of D. Gordon is on. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored. And Godel trying to get the double play here. This one, ground ball at Neil Walker. Gordon is going to advance, and they're going to get Yelich out at first for 2. So now here comes Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 3 with a home run. 2 RBIs. Let's see what he does here. D. Gordon over on second. And he walks Stanton. So that was an intentional walk. And now here comes Ozuna. 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. Let's see what he does here. This one, fly ball in the left field. No way! That's number 3! And Marcell Ozuna, a 3 home run game, and it's 9-2, and that's going to do it for Eric Godel. The Miami Marlins, like I mentioned at the top of the show, this is their last chance to make a big run with this lineup. Because as you know, next year, Ozuna, Yelich, Stanton, Gordon, they are all gone. And it's 9-2 on the back of 3 home runs by Marcell Ozuna. 7 RBIs. Marcell Ozuna is on fire. Kevin McGowan is going to be the new pitcher for the New York Mets. 5.19 ERA. 8 hits, 6 walks, or 8 strikeouts and 6 walks. Trying to get Justin Bour, and that's about all he's going to be responsible for. The pitch. And that one's going to be called strike 2, so the count is 1-2. Pitch to Justin Bour. This one, fly ball into center field. Making the run is Conforto, makes the dive. What a catch by Conforto. So we go to stretch time. New pitcher coming up for the Marlins, and we'll learn all about it in a minute. Huge lead for Miami going into the bottom of the 7th. So, new pitcher for the Marlins, Jarlin Garcia. 1-2 record, 4.72 ERA, 47 hits, 42 strikeouts, and 17 walks on 53 1/3 innings pitched. Neil Walker due up with the pitcher spot on deck. So here comes Garcia to take on Walker. First lefty that they've faced today. And that one fouled off by Walker. And another one fouled off by Walker. So it's 0-2 count, the pitch. And that one's called a ball. So it's 1-2 now. Pitch to Walker. This one, ground ball to Bour, who simply just tags the bag, and that's going to do it. Kevin McGowan is going to be pinch hit for. It's going to be TJ Rivera. 73 games played, 214 at-bats, 27 runs scored, 27 RBIs, 5 home runs, and 1 stolen base. 290 average, so he's a pretty good pinch hitter, and they need some runs here. They trail by 7. And that one's going to be called strike 2. So it's a full count, 3-2 to TJ Rivera. The pitch. This one, ground ball to Dietrich to Bour, and that's going to be out number 2. Here comes Abdul Cabrera, 1 for 3 with a double and 2 runs scored. So he's basically the only 2 runs for New York. And that one's going to be called a strike 1, so it's 1-2. Or sorry, 2-1. Pitch to Cabrera. This one, ground ball, headed past Gordon, and it gets past him. And now there's a base hit needed for the Mets. Here comes Conforto. He's 2 for 3. What's he going to do here? The pitch. Called strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. Or sorry, yep, that will end the inning. So we'll have a new pitcher on for New York, and we will tell you about him when we return. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Romaldo, Dietrich, and Rojas due up for the Marlins. It is 9-2. Miami up by 1 million. JT Romalto, 0 for 3, and he struck out all 3 times. Rafael Montero, the new pitcher for the Mets, 5-11 record, 5.52 ERA, 141 hits, 114 strikeouts, and 62 walks on 119 innings pitched. Here comes the pitch. This one, fly ball into left field, back to the wall, see ya.
It may go.
That's 10 runs for the Miami Marlins.
Crazy. It's a home run.
That is 10 runs for the Marlins, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first team to put up 10. This Miami offensive lineup is really starting to show that they are a team to keep an eye on. Here comes Derek Dietrich. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Dietrich, and he needed that out just for his confidence sake. Here comes Rafael Montero. Swing and a miss, and down goes Rojas. And now Jarlin Garcia will be pinch hit for. It will be Tyler Moore. Tyler Moore, 104 games played, 187 at-bats, 17 hits, 30 RBIs, 6 home runs, and a .230 average, so not bad. 2-out pitch hitter, and the pitch. And that's going to be called ball 2. 2-2 count. And the pitch again. This one, fly ball into left field. Cespedes is going to, can't make the catch. He drops the ball. He had it in his hands, and that's going to be a double for Tyler Moore. And now here comes D. Gordon. He is 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. And the pitch. And he wanted the strike, but he's not going to get it. Instead, it'll be the first ball, and it's a 1-2 count. Pitch to Gordon. This one, ground ball hit at Montero. Over to Duda, and that's going to end the inning finally for the Mets. Miami has a new pitcher coming up. We'll tell you all about him in a minute. As it is 10-2 Miami. No runs, 1 hits, 1 error for that inning. Cespedes, Duda, and Bruce due up for the Mets as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Miami taking New York to the woodshed right now. As Cespedes will come in, he's 2 for 3 with an RBI, and he'll face A.J. Ramos, the closer for this Miami Marlins squad. 2-4 record, 27 saves, 3.99 ERA, 58 and a 2/3 innings pitched, 49 hits, 72 strikeouts, and 33 walks. So A.J. Ramos being asked to go out there for a 2-inning save. Let's see if he's got it in him. And here comes the pitch. That one will be called strike 2, and it's a full count. So he's come back from a 3-0 count against Cespedes. The pitch. This one, fly ball into left field. Ozuna makes the easy grab, and that's out number 2. Here comes Lucas Duda, 0 for 3 with a strikeout, but he had a sac RBI. Scored the opening run for New York. And he's going to walk Duda. And now here comes Jay Bruce, who's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. The pitch. Called strike 3, and down goes Jay Bruce. Here comes Wilmer Flores. This one, fly ball into left field. Ozuna running back to the wall, and it goes foul. So, here comes another pitch to Flores. 3-2 count. This one, ground ball hit right at Rojas. Over to first, and that's going to be out number 3. So we go to the top of the 9th. 10-2 Miami. Yelich, Stanton, Ozuna due up for the Marlins. All right, Christian Yelich, 1 for 4 with a run scored. He'll face Rafael Montero. And the pitch. And Yelich wanted the walk, but he's not going to get it as the 3-0 count now goes to a 3-1 count. Next pitch to Yelich. This one right field, that's going to get down. Bounces over past Jay Bruce, hits the wall. Rounding first is Yelich. That's going to be a double for Christian Yelich. And now here comes Giancarlo Stanton in. Oh boy, you can feel, well really the stadium's half empty now because chugging in on the chat room, Al Red Sox fan. Mets have gone from bad to worse since I left. LOL, when it rains it pours. Oh, just wait. I have a feeling it's about to get a lot worse. Look at Marcell Osuna's line. 3 for 4. 3 of them home runs. 7 RBIs. Marcell Osuna, 3 home run game. That's what happened while you were gone. A 3-run shot by Marcell Osuna. And then, who was it? Someone else hit a home run. Was it Bohr? No. JT Romalto hit a home run as well. So, and Giancarlo Stanton's up right now. 2 for 3 with a home run. And you can't really walk him because you've got nobody down and you don't want to face Marcell Osuna. The pitch. And that's a wild pitch. There goes Yelich to third. And this game is just getting ugly for New York. Miami really starting to stake a claim at how they could possibly be a team to watch. And this one into center field. Goodbye. Another home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Moonshot. So now it's 12-2. If this was Little League, we would put in the mercy rule by now. I didn't know that's what H8 means. Huh. I guess only certain players have that on their card because I've never seen that rating before. So, yep, that's what happens when you're, yeah. Now here comes Marcell Osuna, and they're going to pull Rafael Montero. This is just not happening for New York. Osuna has owned the New York pitching today. And so has Giancarlo Stanton. Osuna, 3 for 4 with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. So he's got basically more than half of these. Paul Sewald will be the pitcher for New York. 0-6 record, 4.55 ERA, 65 1/3 innings pitched, 58 hits, 69 strikeouts, and 19 walks. So it's a best 2 out of 3 series. Game 2 for New York and Miami is going to be on Friday, actually. So that's going to be a quick turnaround. And the way that Miami's winning this, New York needs to be careful. They're going to get swept out of the first round. Here comes the pitch by Paul Sewald. And he walks Marcell Osuna. Yep, that's a very, I don't think it was intended, but that is probably the best thing that could have happened. Here comes Justin Bohr. Nobody down there in the top of the 9th. Just a bad situation. At least 6 homers for the Marlins, yes. Because, let's see. Gordon doesn't have any. Here, let's, I'm going to just view the stats really fast. Home runs for the Marlins. Yeah, 6 home runs. 2 for Stanton, 3 for Osuna, 1 for JT Romalto. Pitch to Bohr. And he nearly hits him, so it'll now be 3-1. The count to Bohr. This one, fly ball into center field. It's going to get down. Osuna holds up at second. And another hit for the Marlins. That is 14 hits for the Marlins. Almost half of them have been home runs. Pitch to JT Romalto, who got a home run last time. Called strike 3, so there's the first out for the Mets. Derek Dietrich will come on, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. And that one is going to be called a ball. Full count. Derek Dietrich. This one, fly ball into center field. Conforto makes the catch. Fires it back in quickly to hold Osuna at second. And now here comes Miguel Rojas, trying to send us to the bottom of the 9th. and let's put this thing out of its misery. I don't see the Mets. They don't even have 10 hits. They're down by 10 runs. They have 7 hits. The pitch. This one, fly ball into left field. Cespedes makes the catch, and that'll mercifully end this inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Deonard, Walker, and Sewald in the pitcher spot. 2 up for the Marlins. A.J. Ramos still on there trying to get that 2-out save. As he'll face Deonard, who's 0 for 3. He's struck out twice. And that's going to be a ball, and it loads the count at 3-2. Pitch to Deonard. This one, ground ball to Gordon. Gordon. Air throw. I'm not sure. Is this an error or is that a no error? I mean, okay. So his is a 5. So I think he has a 1 in 5 chance of making. Okay, so he does. Tell me if I did this wrong, Al, but I think this is an error. So the D20 came up 5. I believe his error rating is a 5. So equal to or less than is an error, I believe. So I'm going to put the error on Gordon. So he throws it wide, and that's going to be 1 base error. Travis Deonard is on, and the Mets have some life. Here comes Neil Walker. 0 for 2 with a walk. And Ramos trying to get the save here, but it isn't going to be easy. Pitch to Walker. Swing and a miss, and down goes Neil Walker. And now they're going to pinch hit the pitcher, Paul Sewald, you better believe it. Juan Largus is going to come in. Largus, 94 games, 252 at-bats, 37 runs, 15 RBIs, 3 home runs, and a 250 average. So this isn't over yet. Pitch by Ramos. And that's going to be called strike 1, so it's a 2-1 count. Juan Largus. Pitch. This one. Singles past Rojas. And that's going to be another base hit for for New York. And Deonard will hold up at second.
Fans who interfere with play
and A.J. Ramos.
will be escorted from
This really isn't even a save opportunity. It's 12-2. So I think it's okay to pull Ramos. New pitcher coming in for the Marlins. David Phelps. 4-5 record. 3.4 ERA. 55 and 2/3 innings pitched. 51 hits, 62 strikeouts, and 23 walks. They just need 2/3 of an inning out of him. Here comes Absurdo Cabrera. 2 for 4 with a double and a 2 runs scored. He's the only person to touch the plate for New York today. The pitch. Called strike 3. What a paint job. He had a 8 in 20 chance of striking out, and the D20 came up 8. Paint job by David Phelps, and now Michael Conforto is the last chance for New York to avoid the 0-1 hole in a best-of-3 series. The pitch, and that'll be called strike 2. So it's a full count to Conforto. The pitch. This one, fly ball into right field. Making the run over Stanley, makes a great grab, and that's going to end the game. So the final score here. The Miami Marlins win this one 12-2. A.J. Ramos gets the win. Jacob DeGrom gets the loss. 6 home runs for the Miami Marlins. Let me show you this really fast. Post properties. Cancel. There we go. Maybe this will help. Okay, for some reason. Here, let's load the stats. You guys get that? Yep, there you go. All right. Look at this. Giancarlo Stanton and Marcell Ozuna, the 3 and 4 hitters for the Marlins. 750 average. Okay, I'm checking right now just because I was curious. So, yeah, all right. So, Al Red Sox fan got back to me about the error check. He says, I would agree with you on the error check. That sounds correct. Okay. Yeah, Al Red Sox fan plays this game as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, Al, and attending this game live. Well, not this game, but this beatdown on this day of beatdowns, apparently. Al Red Sox fan says, number 4 seeded Mets on the verge of going bye-bye. That in Game 2 on Friday is at Miami. Tomorrow's broadcast will feature, our broadcast day, I should say, will feature the Western Conference semifinal in the NBA featuring the Utah Jazz taking on the number 1 ranked Los Angeles Lakers. And then we'll bring you to our NBA, or our MLB matchup, featuring the Cleveland Indians going to Camden Yards to take on the Orioles. But first, let's crown our player of the game. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Giancarlo Stanton got it all started. But Marcell Ozuna hit 3 of them. How do you not? And he had... Oh, yep. We're giving it to Ozuna. 3 for 4, 3 home runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 750 average. He is going to be very, very interesting to watch throughout the series. So let's go ahead and type that into the bracket and make this sucker official. At least for this game. Final score, New York Mets 2, the Miami Marlins 12. 12. Wrap your head around that, folks. The Miami Marlins looking like they could be in a position to make the postseason. If they win this series, they'll take on either the Brewers or the Reds. I think that's a winnable series for them. And they could be in the division series. And if they do that, they could be facing either the Diamondbacks or the Pirates or the Cardinals and the Pirates. So don't know if they can win the division series, but hey, that is a winnable series to get into the playoffs. So we're going to save the stats to this one. And we're going to say goodbye, and we will see you when the ball flies in Camden Yards. Thank you guys for tuning in.